Ah! The transition didn't play. I forget. OBS is finicky. Hello! Oh my god, hey! 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 Hi! Hello! How is everybody? Happy Wednesday! If it is a happy Wednesday, I hope it is. For all of you. Hi everyone! It is so warm in my office. So shitty! I'm so tired because of it. But hey everybody, I'm here. We're gonna do some... Obviously, we're gonna play more of the same game I've been playing. But we have some new things. Like 2 new things? No, 3 new things on stream. Which is pretty exciting. It's been a week since I've streamed and I made 3 changes to some things. To hopefully enhance the viewing experience. So, fingers crossed that you enjoy it. I hope you've had an okay week so far. Mine's been pretty tough. It's been okay, but decent highs and then really low lows, personally. So I'm trying my best. I'll be okay. What can you do? Hey, what can you do? Not much. But I'm here to play games because that is helpful sometimes. So yeah. If you all are curious about what was changed to the stream, there's not a new redeem, but adjusted redeem. There's 2 adjusted redeems that you'll be able to find. So that's exciting. Hi Belle! Hi Goat! Hi Silver! Hi Caliente! Hi Eevee! What are you gonna do? Exactly. Ah! Thanks for the bones! Why'd the bones come in during head pats? Is there an issue? Anyway, you guys got to see the bones. Did you guys like that? Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. My brain hurts. I was just pelted on accident. What was the deal? I'm gonna turn ignore case to no, Eevee, just in case that was an issue. Unless someone redeemed bones at the same time. But yeah, we have a redeem now. You can throw bones at me. We used to have this before. I've changed it to be all within the same program that I use. Oh no, maybe you did redeem bones. What happened, Eevee? Do you have the default exit string? No, it's just the throw bones one. I turned the ignore case to no, just in case there was something weird with that. Which it shouldn't be, but anyway. Yeah, we'll see if every redeem triggers bones. We don't know, but basically you guys can throw bones at me now. Eevee did a great job. I helped too, kind of. They all give bones! No! Why do they all give bones? That's so strange. Let's go freak. I guess. Oh, maybe... Hold on, is this it? No, it's... Oh! No, this isn't it. Reward title goes into input string. That's normal. Cases... I don't know. We could be getting lots of bones happening tonight. Eevee, let me know. Damn it! No! My fucking head! This was only meant to happen sometimes. Thanks for the headpads to recover from the bones again. I don't get it, man. What's going on? We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Oh shoot. Ah! Thank you. See, that was what was supposed to happen. Thank you, goat. I realized a massive flaw. Okay, no worries. Thank you, Evie, for checking. I appreciate it. Receive calcium. Yeah, thanks, guys. The other redeem that is different now is the FOV change redeem. A staple of my stream for the past approaching 3 years. Which is where you can fuck up my face. For not for free, but for less points now. It's cheaper now, and it looks better. There's also a custom animation when it happens. Thanks! Hi. My head is bigger too. Hey. It's a bit more like it was before. I can pog now. It's pretty great. And I can get real close, like... Hey. It's like the old times. Ah! Thanks for the blanket. Hi, Ash. Welcome. About things? Oh my god. Silver, do you need help with, things? I realize there's a line on this PNG for the blanket that's over my face. Professionalism. That is on professionalism. You can still see my hands. The illusion is ruined that I'm in a blanket. Wait, there we go. I need help with things. Alright, I can't wait to help. Thank you, AB. I will try to figure this out. The line adds care. Thank you. It's like I'm wearing like a face mask. Or something. Okay, I think I see what's happening here. Oh, the exit is fucked. There's no exit from the... On the exit of the sequence on the left needs to be cut off. Oh, it was cut off. So, do I add the delay control flow and then put that into the enter for the for loop? Or do I just go straight from the set string variable into the for loop? Hi, Boo! We're currently testing some bugs, but we're here. Straight from set string. Okay. Goes into enter for loop. Alright, sick. Straight from set string to the... Wait. Because I don't have 2 sections. You see what, you know what I mean? I'll just send a screenshot. Is like that, right? But hi guys, we're gonna be playing Gabriel Night. I'm just testing some stuff for the stream. But hey. How's it going? FOV lasts for 10 minutes now, and it's cheaper. So you can have more FOV. My head is huge. Bum bum. Scuff is life. Exactly. Oh, Evie, you want me to undo this? Hold on. Big head. Big head. How was your guys' week? Have you guys been gaming? Working? Eating anything good? Unhook that entire exit 1. Oh! Oh! Okay. So unhook... Coming out of the sequence, unhook exit 1 from delay control flow and delay control flow from for loop. Just let those things float by themselves. We'll see if I'm right. I don't know. Yes, effectively. Okay. Slay. I like $400 of groceries this week. Oh my god! Buying groceries, especially a lot at once, is always very stressful for me because I'm like, that was a lot of money. But then I realized I need that to live, so it's okay. But I hope you got some good stuff. Yeah! Okay, let me, I didn't undo it yet. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna redeem something for me now that I fixed that. If I fixed that, I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to summon Desmond. Did that work? That didn't work. Oh my god, I fucked everything. I didn't even touch this crab. It was stressful. Yes, it is. It can be very stressful. I'm so sorry. I wasn't expecting to. Oh, he is. The head is inside. Oh, is he inside my head? Hold on. Is that the problem? I don't think he is. He's not. Where is he? Where is he? If you have a freezer, make them freezer meals. It'll last. You saw numbers? I'm thinking. I don't know anything. I should have tested these again. Hey guys. My head being big makes my eyes look like fucking terrifying. This throw should be fixed. Okay, I'm gonna send you one more picture to see if this is right, because if it's not, then I'll just end myself. No, you're fine. I figure out those mysteries. That's the thing. Thank you for the boop. It's all in the skin. I think with my skin. Oh my god, I got a thumbs up. Let's go. Okay. I was gonna put the delay control flow up with the other useless things right now, because I guess that's not necessary. One more question for Evie. Does it matter if the sequence on the sequence node it's coming exit 1 or exit 2 is going into the switch on? Does it matter which exit? Hopefully not. Because it's on exit 2. This is coding, guys. I know how to do code. I don't. As long as it's one of the exit. When the exit's going to the right, you're good. Okay. This is for the bones, yeah. It was happening, so every redeem was triggering the bones. Which is an issue, so we're trying to see if the other redeems are good. Not like this. Not like this! We're trying to see if the bones is working again. The FOV is working, which is what's happening now. New and improved. Oh, I see. But because we're only doing one throwable redeem anyway. Got it. Okay. Let's see if we fixed it. Next time someone throws bones, we'll see. Evening! Welcome, welcome! Hello! It's Bob, me. Yeah! Bones! Thanks for the bones! Thank you! Bob is fovening. F-O-V! Fob champ. That wasn't a good fob. That was good. With the medieval music. From Club Penguin. Dude, the medieval party was my shit! We're gonna play Gabriel Knight today. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream because like I said, it's really hot in my office. I have an ice pack on my tummy because it's very hot. And I've had a kind of a rough day, so I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna try to finish this chapter though. The least I can do, or try to do. I do like you guys. I was gone for a week. I was like, oh shit. I gotta get going. What am I doing? Redeem should be good now, EB. Thank you so much. I hope it works. Do, 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 do. It was just the medieval party a couple months ago. It was sick. Yes, I still check in on Club Penguin parties on unofficial private servers. Of course I do. Who would I be if I didn't? Oh my god, wait, can I dance while I'm in this? I can! Wait, let's do my little groove. Yeah. Why is it a mad face? Because you're so excited you're beet red. Passion. More passion. More energy. Hi, Zero. I'm just dancing. With my huge head. You guys like my big head? Oh my god, it's small again! Wait, my hands are huge. What happened? The fob is still fob. What's happening? I'm gonna put it back. Oh, you know why? It's because both of them were on. That was weird. Okay, let me just fix the fob. Hey, my bazongas, is that what you're looking at? Hopefully not, because... Ah! I think I know what's going on. Hold up. Oh my fucking god, everything's broken. Help! I'll tell you what happened, Evie. I'll tell you what happened. The other fob redeem was still on. There we go! We're good now. It was both on. Okay, we're good now. Code is crazy, but we figured it out. Evie did a great job getting all this to pretty much work. I was expecting there to be some issue because it's always like when it happens on stream, it's like, wait, will it work? But he did a great job. It was pretty smooth considering testing on stream can be so tough. So say thank you to Evie for making some sick new redeems. No, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Redeems, like, you can test the functionality for, like, a keystroke, but the redeems, who knows what's happening. It's all good. Thank you, Evie. Look, I'm flat again, as God intended. Okay, let's play the game. There is one other thing that is new, to the stream. It's not very important, but you'll see it if I walk away from the camera. You'll see it later if I walk away. Which I might have to. Who knows how crazy the game's gonna get. You better love the law. You bet. I was like, I remember when I was, like, as I have had my VTuber models, I've had many. If you've seen my channel trailer, I look all different crazy ways. I remember when I first made my first VTuber, I was like, oh, I should like, literally, I remember thinking like can't talk. When I made my first VTuber model, there were things I was insecure about, and so I was like, oh, like, I'll make them the way I wish they were in real life in my model. So my eyes looked different, my parts of my body looked different, and then over time I was like, well, let's change it up. So flat is real life inspiration. It's not, you know, they're there. That's not what it's about. It's about this sick ass name tag. Whoa! Look at that. It's 3D. Look at it. It's 3D. It actually comes off my tummy. That's fucking crazy. Okay. Anyway, let's get going. I gotta stop talking. I really hope you guys have been doing okay. I have had kind of a rough day, so hopefully we can chill with some Gabe. Oh, it captured right. Yes. Let's do it. What if I just click backyard baseball instead and we just do that? I should stream backyard baseball. I think the one time I played, I got too nervous and I was like, Amy, play for me! because I think I like fucked it up. I think I fucked up a play or something. But here we are. Only if we pick Carlos. Oh, if we have to pick, what's his name? Pablo Sanchez. I like what's his name? Is it Kenji? He's the kid in the wheelchair. And he's a great pitcher. He's really good. He's like super good. And he has a sister too. She's on the team. Pablo's great. I love all those kids. I said this before. Backyard skateboard was the shit. It was so fun. It was so fun. I didn't play Tony Hawk, but I played that. Oh, remember this lady? She hated us. Okay. We have a shit ton of notes from last time. What I do remember. Yeah. Pablo's the one with like the really big hat and he has like the shirt that rides up so you see his belly button. And he's really small, but he can like play any position. He's so good. He's so good. Oh yeah, I should. So here's the deal. No, wheelchair. Oh, I thought that was Kenji, and I need to find out. Backyard baseball. Kenny. It's Kenny! Kenny Kawaguchi. Yeah, he's in the wheelchair. And his pitching is the best it could be. He's so sick. He's so cute! Ah! His nicknames are K-Man and Kenny K. Kung Fu Kenny? He loves Kendrick Lamar. Dude, I love it. He's so cute. And then he takes his hat off in that other one. Dude, we're gonna play backyard sports soon. I just know it. Here's the deal. We learned a lot last stream. It was definitely a listening and information processing stream. But one thing I really remember is we, as Grace, want to get our hands on that diary from the king because there's a lot of stuff going on. We learned a lot of things about this king. Possibly enjoyed the intimate company of men. That seems very likely. Good for him. Hi, Lucid! Process these. Oh my god. No. Don't process them. Don't package them. Keep them all natural. Kung Fu Kenny's as your 90 title? Yeah, it's Kendrick Lamar's alien, like alter ego. Such a good name. So we learned a lot about the king. We talked to a scholar too. I don't know about you guys, but we learned about some suspicious people and some people that King Ludwig liked to, you know, hang out alone with in his giant castle, where his servants could hear them making ungodly sounds. Oh, the scholar we met with told us that only one person saw Ludwig's whole diary, Sir Richmond Chapel. So hopefully we'll be able to meet with him. That would be great. I'm just going over the notes from last time. I don't know what album Kung Fu Kenny comes from. I don't know which Kendrick album it began on. But he says it in, I don't know if it's always been his thing. I think one album that like came out. I don't remember. Thank you for the quack. I'd have to look that up because I'm not too sure. Thank you for the lurk, goat. Always love to see you. Okay, what else? Yes, okay, here's another thing. Richard Horning, who was the one who took care of Ludwig's horses, maybe like a great related to, or was the person, I think related to because he would be dead. Probably one of the first. Yeah, I would imagine. Ludwig got a wolf bite and he physically became better over time, but mentally became worse. Enraged, fierce, hated his own violence, and would give his servants gifts to repay them. I think you don't already know. Sure. Yeah, I literally just opened, so I have no idea. I probably already know it, like you said, yeah. In case I didn't write something down about him. Because I did just write that he was the only person, but he said something about who he was. Oh, yes! This is the guy we met with. This was the scholar, yes? Boom! He wrote the book! There's his shit! Massive! Massive brain! Alright, cool, we got his stuff. So, we can call him. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was gonna start off with looking at all my stuff, but that's great that it was just boom, right there. Okay, so we have the ticket, which I assume is mainly here just to let us back in.
Ticket to the Ludwig Museum.
Massive brain's on cooldown. Don't worry, Moritz has the massive brain. I'm just here. I'm lucky to receive the help.
Gabriel's car keys. He'd have a fit if he knew I had them.
He just... Oh my god. The head grew. Hey! Alright! Let's go! Brain is huge. Okay, so the notebook. Let's check my notebook. I think I read everything last time. No, I didn't. I did not. Oh no. We did. Next page.
Dahlmeier. When Wagner visited Ludwig at Neuschwanstein, the two men would lock themselves up in the singers' hall. The servants report horrible sounds coming from behind the closed doors, unearthly and heartbreaking. What were they doing?
I'm gonna... we haven't read... Let's go back to the very beginning. We read this. He claims he's doing fine on the case. Do we read this?
An interesting note. Seems like I'm hearing from a few different sources
yes,
that the Ritters aren't the only
this.
hunters of evil around. Mr. and Mrs. Smith consider themselves crusaders. There's a group in Brazil, and Mrs. Smith says there are others. Curious. Be on the lookout for this. Maybe they can help teach me a few things. And Gabriel, assuming he can learn.
Yeah, we did read that. Yeah, this is about the tarot reading. Werewolf case. Yeah, we wrote that. We read that. Yes. Okay. Journal. Read that. Okay.
Dahlmeier.
I haven't read this.
The 1864 Black Wolf that was mentioned in Christian Ritter's letter to Ludwig was probably a man named Paul Godin. At least Godin lived in Prussia at that time, had that nickname, and was well connected. Godin was from abroad, but claimed to be from high Germanic blood. He was a spy for Bismarck. This is somewhat disappointing, since the name Godin means nothing to me. Guess I was expecting enlightenment or something. Dahlmeier. Godin was granted a royal title and lands in 1870 by Bismarck. What did he do to deserve it? Dahlmeier. No trace of Godin after his entitlement, probably because his name changed. New name would appear on entitlement deed.
Oh yeah. I gotta write that down. We gotta figure out his new name. Oh my god, arrow keys. Arrow keys work. Whoa. I just want to hold it back. Embarrassing. Okay. Find Godin's new name. Entitlement deed. He said that would be with the government, maybe. But maybe we can... Who the hell knows? Alright, everything from the scholar we met with, we haven't read, I don't think. Yeah, we read all this. The doctor never returned. What's on Ludwig's death? The formula was that, yes, and the heart is kept there.
Dahlmeier says Ludwig's most important act politically was to sign away independent Bavarian statehood to Prussia in 1870. It must have killed him, he was so into absolute monarchy. Why did he do it? Dahlmeier doesn't know, says maybe he was manipulated. Dahlmeier. Bismarck was the Prussian Kaiser's chancellor during Ludwig's reign.
0.
He supposedly had spies in Ludwig's household and was rumored to be involved in the conspiracy to rule Ludwig insane. Obviously, he would benefit by Ludwig signing over Bavarian statehood to Prussia. How did he get Ludwig to do it? Dahlmeier says he was a genius at playing people's weaknesses. Ludwig certainly had a few that could be played upon. Dahlmeier says Ludwig's diary is in the royal archives and no one was allowed to see it. The only one who saw it was a biographer, Chappell. Dahlmeier says Ludwig took his train or sleigh out at night because he was restless. Sometimes even the motion of the sleigh wouldn't be enough, and he'd stop and go wandering alone in the woods for hours. Tell me, friends and neighbors, what do you think he did out in the woods at night alone?
I do improve of PGR. From the time that I played PGR, I did enjoy it. I played it near when it launched in the West. I liked it. I just left for too long and then couldn't keep up with all the new systems and story and stuff. But I like the characters and I like the combat a lot. It's great.
New subscriber.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Goat. That's so kind. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. I know Snowfall will appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Dahlmeier says Ludwig's hunting accident involved Ludwig being bitten by a wolf. His servants claim Ludwig was never the same after that, that the fever from the bite broke his mind. They suspected the wolf was diseased. Perhaps they were right.
Rabies or werewolf. Number 1 on the board, baby! Let's go! Hell yeah. That's so sweet. I have 2 trusted sources. Yeah, I remember enjoying it, to be honest. I play it around like when I was starting Genshin, so I didn't know too much about gachas, but the designs are great. The combat is the shining star. It's very fun. Yeah, we read this. Slay. Read that. Awesome! We're caught up in what we were told, even though I read it already. Even though I absorbed it in the game. But let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go try to call this biographer. Because that's what's at hand right now. I think we have something everywhere. Okay, so this is where he died. This is the castle. That's also a castle, but a museum. This is home. We're gonna go see if I can call this man. Hi.
Hi, Gerda. I'm back. Good.
How could you hate her? Let's chat. Can we chat? 2 girls kikiing after hating each other?
Yes.
Oh.
Gerda, do you have any idea where I could get a government research permit? I don't have time for a lot of red tape.
You should ask Herr Übergrau. He can maybe get such things very fast.
You think? I was gonna write Gabriel today anyway.
Yeah! Alright, so we'll contact him. I might have to talk to her again. Shit. I'll go back and do that. Because I don't know. I mean, maybe there's something else I can say.
I don't have...
Okay, we should check. I definitely didn't draw... Hey, Lucid, we don't judge. Wait, every 50-50? Were you going for, like, multiple cons? Because that would explain the number. I know, me too. I'm awaiting that as well. I want to see them... The meeting of the 2 of them. I was gonna say the meeting of the minds, but, like, I guess they both have their forms of intelligence.
I'm not sure what other...
No, get to the desk. Thank you. The souls! Yeah, the dark souls. Listen, I'm just waiting for Chiori. I want to get Chiori. And then other than that, just weapons. I want to get character weapons. Which is awful, but... Okay. I'm gonna call this guy. They didn't lose. I totally feel that. Until like the last 2 months, I've lost most of them, if not all of them. Maybe 3 months. Hello?
Hallo? Bertil München. Hi, I have a book of yours on Ludwig II. The author's name is Sir Richmond Chapel.
Yes, how can I help you?
Well, I'm doing some research on Ludwig, and I was hoping you could get me in contact with the author.
I'm afraid Sir Richmond Chapel is deceased.
Oh.
Deceased? Okay,
However, his son is living.
it says diseased, but I think it meant
Well, is there
deceased.
any way you can put me in touch with him?
And who are you doing this research for?
Well, I'm working with Professor Barkley from Yale University.
All right. Thomas Chapel's number in England is 41 20 555 771.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, the subtitle says diseased, but it was deceased. Okay. So we can call his son. If he knows anything. We'll see. Hello. Oh, we're back. I thought he was a priest. I was confused.
Chapel residence.
Hi, my name is Grace Nakamura. I'm calling from Rittersburg, Germany. Is Thomas Chapel there, please?
Speaking. What may I do for you, Miss Nakamura?
This is gonna sound crazy, but I have a copy of your father's biography on Ludwig II. I understand he had access to Ludwig's diary.
Yes.
Well, oh God, I'm not even sure. He didn't make a copy of it or anything, did he? Or perhaps he took good notes?
He wrote down a complete translation in English. He said he couldn't make headway with the German version. Ludwig's handwriting was rather brogue, you know.
He wrote down an English translation. Do you still have it?
Well, unfortunately, my father was allowed to see the diary only on the grounds that he wouldn't publish the entire work. I can't let you see it. Have you tried contacting the National Archive?
No, I don't have the kinds of connections your father did, or the time.
That's unfortunate, but I really cannot let it out of my hands.
I understand. It was just a shot in the dark.
Very well. The best of luck to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chapel.
Damn it. We gotta find another way. I love her voice too. She's so good in this. She's so good. It's like, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. I spelled his name. Damn. It is with an I. Ways of the crime kind. We can only hope. I have not committed many crimes this game. It hasn't been good. I need to steal something again, or bludgeon someone, or I don't know, like... They're so great. They're so good. Yeah, jazz stations. She's here to tell you about the musicians between the songs. Okay, so we called him. Didn't go as planned, but, you know. Only realized... I mean, it does. Back when I was playing Monkey Island, yes. The more crimes, the better. Especially Tales of Monkey Island, oh my god. Like, how many people can I fuck up? And return, too. They make a comment on that in the game. Son of a bio author number. I'm gonna put no dice yet. Okay. That happened years ago, and it's still probably one of the most shocking things I've done.
I should get a letter off to Gabriel. I need to include a note to Ubergrau about the research permit.
Click clack. Yeah. All right. All good to go. So let's save. Letter In hand. Let's go mail that. And then we'll see what to do from there. Trying to think of like the craziest shit I've done in other like crimes and other point and click games. The ripping of the skin was a big one. I don't remember. I feel like we probably did some oh, I guess the end of Hobbs Barrow, but that wasn't me. Hello, Dead Anthony. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Hello. Hi. I'm azumi, sproutella. I am a demon from a land of the dead. I like to play point and clicks. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Sounds good, Lucid. Wait, what? Oh, the end of Hobbs Barrow was... That is a crime. That is a crime. It's so good. It's so good. But, I mean, it's arguable if it was me or not. Who knows? It's so good, though. Oh, wait. I came to the wrong place. I'm going to go to the post office. Oops. Oopsies.
There's no one there.
I forgot again. Where's the button?
Grüß Gott, Frau Nuckimur.
Grüß Gott. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Nein, leider nicht. Brauchen Sie noch etwas?
There you go.
Kann ich diesen Brief versenden?
Ja, 3-mal bitte.
So glad I have subtitles. Even if they're a little janky, I'm so glad I have them.
Dankeschön.
Bitte sehr. Brauchen Sie noch etwas?
I'm good.
Danke.
Yeah, we mailed it. Letter out. Let's go. All right. So now there's a lot we could do. I'm gonna check on my favorite thing to check on in Grace chapters, which is these.
I wonder what...
One day I'm gonna do something with those. Look at how shiny that bush is. It's like the white roses in King's Quest 6. I know they're important. I just know it. I just know it. Let's head back out. Alright, everything matters. I'll go here again. I couldn't go in this chapel here, right? Or like the building? I could, or maybe I could. It looks sick. I want to go in. Shiny bush. Don't even say that! If you don't say that, I'll be so sad.
It's a memorial chapel for Ludwig.
I have to be able to go in there. No?
It's
Maybe I'm just... Maybe that... Wait. Is there something I'm not, like, seeing, perhaps? That I could draw, write down? No. I mean, it's just... At this view, it's just a building, but... Spam detected. No, I haven't played the White Chamber. I'm gonna write that down, though. Would you recommend it? What's always so fascinating for people, like, for me, when people recommend things is, like, I didn't grow up playing point and clicks, so, like, for classic ones, but there's so many other ones that I've, like, other than some of the iconic ones, there's so many in general. It's like, I love it. There's so much to do. Original version's free? That's huge.
This is where they found Ludwig's body.
I will have to check that out because Sanitarium is one of those games that I quote all, or like I reference all the time. But the same song stuck in my head for 3 days. I feel that. I'm the type of person to listen to music on like a song on repeat or the same few songs and then they're just stuck in my head and then I pick new ones to have on my head. Is there any other location I can go to here? Feels like there should be, but I might need some time to sit with that. I'm gonna head to the castle. We actually need, so we need the research permit we sent out the letter for. No information from the biographer's son directly about the diary. I'm just trying to, I have to pinpoint my other goals. Oh, the research permit, is that could be for, is that for finding out Godin's new last name, or is that just in general? I might have to talk with the researcher again, to kind of like refresh my memory to see if he has anything new to say.
Maybe Ludwig thought all this luxury would help him sleep. Did they have running water in 1886?
Maybe. I'm just gonna go through some of these rooms.
The Black Madonna of Altadine. I wonder
Oh yeah,
what
I
her
wrote that
story
down
is all
too.
about.
Was to get access to the diary and okay. Godin's deed of entitlement. Yeah, that makes sense because both the things are government protected. I wasn't sure if they would end up taking a split path before I called this the son of the biographer, but it made sense that nothing came of that.
It's a beautiful crucifix. Ivory and gold.
Yeah, that makes sense. Reminds me of the cathedral in the first game. Or the church within the castle. That's the word.
These linens look seriously expensive.
Things over here. I'm just kind of checking my bases again. I listened to everything last time,
These linens.
but I want to be sure there's nothing I'm...
The Miracle of the Grail.
Yeah, the swan.
More swans.
Yeah, I would love to see
I can
that.
almost picture Ludwig in here. I wonder what he really dreamt about.
I thought
in
it was
his
so
home.
cool in the first game. Like, it kind of felt like it was like from another world, I guess. I mean, it fit the look of the chapel, but for some reason, or the look of the castle, but for some reason the look of it, it just seemed like it should be its whole separate building in a whole separate place, but it was just right in the castle. It looks so cool. Out of time.
I doubt there's anything left in there now. Besides, the guard would kill me if I touched it.
To mute the stream the first few times. I'm gonna play this game eventually, but I'm so... That's the thing! I've done that before, Goat, also, where I've seen other people playing point and clicks that I like. I'm like, or I want to play, and I'm like, shit, I shouldn't watch this because I'm gonna spoil myself. And then I just zone out enough, and I just forget, so... Hopefully I will not remember when I actually play it.
I wonder why he was studying the occult before he died. I
have an idea. Spoilers are never great. I know everyone has a different level of tolerance. Mine is I have a pretty high tolerance for spoilers because for me, it's always going to be a distinct experience when, like, I experience it myself. Like, even hearing about it and experiencing it are different. But there are some things where I'm like, okay, don't tell me the end or like the biggest twist. Like, little things I might not remember, so that's okay. These are the redone wolf paintings. Knowing the result of something means nothing without context. So spoilers. Yeah, exactly. I'm never like, if someone, I'm like, no, dude, why did you say that? Like, I'm usually like, oh, okay. I won't remember, but that sounds cool. Very early, yeah. That's on exposure to all kinds of movies, books, shows, games. Zip Wolf. Oh, I can go just between them. That would help. Last time if I had done that. Whoops. Oh, can't click up here. You just can, but you can't. Huh. Interesting.
There must be a story behind these wolf paintings. But what story?
I don't know if there's anything I can, like, take or interact with here. It's like they would kill me. You see, everyone. This is the truth. Okay. Anything else I can... I've read everything here. But is there... Can I speak to her about anything? Last time I asked about the diary and she was like, no, girl. What the hell are you talking about?
Im Museum es einen Brief von Ludwig über eine neue Wagner-Oper.
Ja, ja, ich kenne diesen Brief.
Wo kann ich mehr von dieser Wagner-Oper sehen?
Ja, ich weiß nichts über Wagner. Das hier ist kein Wagner-Museum.
Ja, ich weiß.
In Bayreuth befindet sich ein Wagner-Museum. Versuchen Sie es halt doch, ne?
Bayreuth. Danke.
Yahoo! New location. Wagner Museum. Yeah! Yahoo! New spot. Oh my god. Let's go. We'll go and we'll save. Hello.
Grüß Gott.
Guten Tag. Ist das die Wagner Museum?
Ja, you're an American, aren't you? I'm afraid the house is closed this time of year. It will be open next month.
Crap.
You are interested in Wagner?
Very interested. Very recently very interested.
Ad break coming.
Sure. Most of the house is closed for cleaning, but
Crap.
a few rooms are open. I shouldn't let you probably, but if it is only you, you are alone, aren't you?
Endlessly.
Come in and look around.
Oh my god, nice man.
That's very generous. What do I owe you?
Georg Immerding. It's only a few displays. Besides, I wouldn't be much of a shining knight if I charged you.
Thanks, Georg. My name is Grace.
Hello. Have a good time.
She's like, I feel more respected by this man. Ooh. Wow, look at this estate. Or not estate, but museum. It's quite nice. Let's see. Oh, we do have an ad, so I'm gonna just let it... I'll BRB once it's... Oh, my neck! I'll just BRB once it's done.
Wagner's piano. On this piano, the maestro composed his later operas, including The Ring.
The Ring! You made the movie. So now this is all the stuff from the museum. I'm glad I decided to ask that lady about... Talk to her again. Oh, hello.
Franz Liszt, composer and Cosima Wagner's father.
He's been in many... He's a little character actor.
Richard Wagner. An old sofa.
Let's take a look at what it was.
The death of Wagner.
Oh.
On Ash Wednesday, 1883, Wagner suffered a heart attack in a Venetian gondola on the way to Saint Michel. His wife and the gondolier carried him into a church where he regained consciousness. Wagner died 4 days later on this sofa.
Oh, wait, shit, I wrote that down wrong. Oh, we got an ad break, y'all. Let's snooze it for a quick sec, and then we'll let them run in a moment. Heart attack. Died 4 days later. Huh? Okay, Ash Wednesday, 1883. So that would be in March? March-ish? I think March. Of my knowledge. Oh!
Wagner's death mask.
Whoa. And a copper or brass hand. Whoa!
It's a letter from a Monsieur Beaujolais, dated September 1881. Looks like he's discussing acoustics and sound waves. And crystals. Wasn't Wagner's Bayreuth Theater already built? Why would Wagner be worrying about acoustics?
Huh. Huh.
It's a letter from a Monsieur Beaujolais, dated
I'm writing the
September
name.
1881. Looks like he's discussing acoustics and sound waves. And crystals. Wasn't Wagner's Bayreuth Theater already built? Why would Wagner be worrying about acoustics?
That's very interesting. Okay.
It looks like an architectural drawing of a theater. The Wittelsbacher Theater, München. Every square inch is measured. It looks like
Huh. Okay.
It looks
Just
like
gonna
an
write the name.
architectural drawing of a theater. The Wittelsbacher Theater, München. Every square inch is measured.
Okay. Can I look at this? I guess. No. Hey, there he is.
The great patron himself.
Oh, wait, I want to hear her say
The
the whole
great
thing.
patron himself. Ludwig as the classical Greek hero.
Wow. Wow.
A portrait given as a gift from Ludwig to Wagner.
We have seen that one before.
June 10th, 1881, Munich residence. Great friend. I am writing to you in the middle of the night. My blood is pounding too wildly for sleep. Tonight's performance, how can I describe it? I am unsure whether to be terrified or thrilled. Perhaps I even feel hopeful. If it is hope, you have given it to me, my friend, for the first time in years. We must speak. Something happened during the music tonight, but I must have your absolute confidence. As you love me, come at once. Your devoted king, Ludwig.
Wow. Okay. That was 1881. Impassioned letter from the king. All right, fantastic. What is this one?
July 1882.
Okay.
Great and beloved king, Monsieur Beaujolais and I have finished the diagram. We checked the figures many times and Monsieur is confident that it will work. 8 identical fixtures are to be made from the diagram and placed in the theater exactly as specified. I'm sending the diagram with your courier. Be full of hope and have courage. All will be well. Your own, Wagner.
Okay, wait a minute. Back half of the game is a lot of indirect storytelling because they ran way out for budget. That's fair. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. A lot of screens with some text and some visuals. Okay. Wagner Ludwig letter about theater and fixtures. Okay. It's all there, though. Yeah, because of me writing everything down. Thank you for the confidence. I'll try my best. But I can only try my best if my brain is sharp. So I'm gonna BRB and we let these ads run. And yeah. I will be right back, everyone, after a 3-minute ad break. Get some water or a snack if you need, and I'll be right back. Ooh. This is great music for this. I have a little stream snack. I have a tangerine. So forgive me if you hear any, like, chewing. Also, I promise I chew with my mouth closed. My model just doesn't capture that properly. Every time my cheeks puff up, it's like, your mouth is opening. It's like, no, I'm not. They're pretty good tangerines. Well, welcome back, everybody. If you're still here, thank you. Alright. Let's go. See the music? Uncanny similarity. Let's save again. Oh no, we just saved before ads. We're good. Wait, what did I save it as? B. 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 Okay.
Ludwig's death mask.
Wasn't that somewhere else in this museum? It's in 2 spots? Alright. What is about some kind of theater. Now I need to look at these dates. Because this June 1881, this July 1882. The wolf paintings were added, or the paintings in Ludwig's castle that were painted over and replaced with wolves happened in 1882. Replacing paintings of a certain opera. Now I should go back there and figure out what opera that was in case that has any significance. But that's the same year that this was sent. Anything else about that year? The hunting accident was in 72. Trying to draw similarities. Is this person, Monsieur, this Monsieur, is this Louis? Is this the Louis that was one of Ludwig's companions who fell into disfavor and caused him to cover up, maybe the disfavor happening didn't cause him to cover up his face in his castle, but I wonder if this is the same person. Because it's a French name, so I'm just trying to connect, if it's possible to connect. I'm gonna write that down. Louis, question mark? Okay. So this happened. I'm gonna put same year as wolf paintings. Hi Luigi! Welcome! Hey! Yeah, it was a nickname. Yes, okay, thank you. I'm gonna put Louis in quotes then, so that helps me remember. Okay, yes, it was his nickname. So, regardless if it was this person's exact name, maybe it still could be him. Who knows? Hey, Luigi. Hey. Hope you're doing good. Wolf painting. Okay. That's Ludwig's bust. Okay. Oh, what's this?
This must be a model of Wagner's own theater, here in Bayreuth.
It's cute.
This must...
I love miniatures.
Opera costumes. Opera...
Very lavish. Love it.
These look like production designs. I don't see anything that looks like those wolf paintings in Neuschwanstein, though. These look like production designs.
How you doing?
I don't see anything that looks like those.
I am doing okay. I had kind of a hard day, but I'm happy to be streaming. Okay, we were just here. Okay. Yeah, the death mask is also here.
Wagner's death mask.
Why are there 2? Oh no, that was Ludwig's. JK. Yeah.
Ludwig's death mask.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. Wasn't there also one at his museum? Can't remember. Good to hear. I'm so glad to stream for you. Just okay. It's just I'm here thinking that it's like a unique, one of a kind thing. But yeah, you could have a multiple, just a plaster cast. Okay, that makes sense. Wasn't sure it was like a ceremonial thing, like given to a king or a famous person, but there's only one. But having multiple makes sense.
It looks like an architectural drawing of a theater,
What if I can go there
Wittels
if it was
Bacher
real?
Theater, München. Every square inch is measured.
And there's these fixtures, these pieces on the walls.
It's a letter from a Monsieur Beaujolais, dated September 1881.
Yeah, just a cash. Okay.
Looks like he's discussing acoustics and sound waves and crystals. Wasn't Wagner's Bayreuth Theater already built? Why would Wagner be worrying about acoustics?
Can I go talk to this man again? Hold up. Oh. There we go. I have questions.
Wagner souvenirs. Don't think I need any of those.
Yay, let's chat.
What are you doing here if the museum is closed?
They always like to have a caretaker here. It's a good job for me. I can soak in the atmosphere of the maestro while I compose.
What are you composing?
This? Oh, a new arrangement. One of Wagner's pieces.
For the Bayreuth Opera?
No. I am only a student at the university. I study music.
Oh, lovely.
Composition, conducting.
Had to get some wawa, shall we? Okay, sick.
Is there much of a call for conductors in Europe?
Ask my brother. He is the conductor for the Munich Opera.
Well, that's convenient. Does that mean you get free opera tickets?
Yes. I get a week's pass to the Opernfestspiele, the opera festival in Munich. It starts in a few months.
Hope I'm still around to see it.
Come with me if you like. If you're still around, I can go backstage and all sorts of things.
I'd love that. If I'm still in Germany, I'll call you, all right?
Yeah, good.
Are they in love? Oh my god, we just met. He's getting it. Georg is great.
Tell me about Wagner.
Everything you know.
He was a character. He spent most of his life trying to convince rich patrons to subsidize his work. Unfortunately, he had expensive tastes. You see, he believed that someone of his genius deserved to live well. Can't argue with that.
But Ludwig II supported him, didn't he?
Yeah, sure, but Ludwig came along very late in Wagner's life. By then, he had already been run out of Venice and most major cities because of debt. Ludwig saved him. And the music. Best thing Ludwig ever did.
Oh. I was writing down that he came around later in his life. Okay.
Do you know anything about that letter from Wagner to Ludwig in the display case? The one about the diagram?
Ah, no. Some sort of equipment for Ludwig's theater. But I don't know why Wagner would have cared about this. If he was worried about any theater, you would think it would have been his own theater, here, in Bayreuth.
She is cute, right? She is very pretty.
Have you ever heard about the letter that Ludwig wrote to the Munich conductor in 1882 telling him to prepare for a new Wagner opera?
You're full of surprises, for an American.
What do you know about it?
No one knows anything about it. It's like a treasure map, you know?
She's the diva,
a complete
yes.
fairy tale, but it does make you wonder.
You have no idea what it could have referred to? Maybe something that Wagner was working on with Ludwig?
If there was, there's no trace of it. Except perhaps in the dreams of unemployed music students.
I did write this on one of them. So many post-its, help! Oh my god, I dropped one. Wait, shit. Hold on, you'll get to see the new tracking feature. I'm asleep. I fell asleep, guys. Isn't it cute? I'm breathing, sleeping. And then I come back. Huh. Hello. Bones! Thank you for the bones, Evie. Bones! I just don't know where I wrote this. I'm keeping track. Can't keep track. Not that one. Thank you for the noot noot. Noot noot. Thank you for the noot noot redeem. Noot noot. Those take me back. I love doing those. Yeah, I'm remembering so much looking at these. I'm gonna just write it down again. Because I do remember it happening. Hi Abby, how are you?
New subscriber.
Whoa, Luigi, thank you so much for gifting a sub to West. I know they'll appreciate it. I hope they do. Thank you so much. That's so kind. Yahoo! I'm just writing this down again because I can't find the note that has it. About Ludwig's letter to the Munich conductor in 1882 about new opera, even though he died. Wagner died. Cool. Wrote it down. I hope you enjoy it, West. I hope you've been well, by the way. Thanks for hanging out.
Have you ever heard about the wolf panels in the Singers' Hall at Neuschwanstein?
Did my brother send you here?
No?
Probably not. It's only the letter to the conductor, the wolf panel. Oh,
he has theories too.
My brother thinks I am crazy because of all my theories.
What theories?
This is Quatsch. If there was a lost opera, a lost Wagner opera, and if one could find it, to a conductor, this would be like finding King Tut's tomb. But people have looked for it before. If it ever existed, it is gone forever. My brother says I waste my time even thinking about it.
I don't think it's a waste of time. Let's kiss! It's not about that. It's about intellectual minds meeting.
I'm curious. Is there any other information that points to the lost opera besides Ludwig's letter and the wolf panels?
It's nothing. I'm not even supposed to have seen it. You see, my brother says that Wagner was too egotistical to have produced a lost opera. If he was working on something new, every person in Bayreuth would have heard about it. On the other hand, it was in Ludwig's character to have wanted a private opera.
But it wouldn't have been private. Ludwig's letter shows he intended it to be played in Munich.
Yes, but that it would get so far without Wagner telling others, why keep it a secret?
Maybe there was a very good reason for secrecy.
For example?
The kiss emote.
Like...
He was a werewolf.
Never mind.
He was a werewolf! He's like, wait a minute, what?
I don't have anything to ask Georg about at the moment.
Oh. What is that? It's the Canis lupus lupus. Hello! Snoogans!
Cosima Wagner's journal is locked up for preservation.
Huh.
Welcome in, Snoogans! I hope I'm saying it right. Hello! I have to distract him to get access to this. I don't want to... I like this guy.
I don't have...
Alright. That was huge. There's so much there. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna write down in cursive. Yeah. Very good question. Even if he was a werewolf, why would he hide an opera? Is it gay? I don't know. Putting that together, hopefully. Welcome in, Snoogans. By the way, I'm Azumi Sproutella. You can call me Sprout. I'm a plant demon from the land of the dead, and I like playing point-and-click adventure games. And we're continuing our journey to Germany today. So I hope you enjoy. I'm just writing, why would he hide it even if werewolf? The notes gotta get shorter at this point because I'm losing my- I'm running out of space so fast. Okay. I'm gonna go here really quick. I wanna like refresh my memory on a couple of things. Because this is where the... I think the... The great friend, yes. Okay. Yeah, it was this one.
Even after Wagner's death, Ludwig still showed signs of obsession with the composer. This letter, written in 1882 by Ludwig to the conductor of the Munich Opera, instructs the conductor to make preparations for a new Wagner opera. The conductor went to see the king as instructed. When he arrived, Ludwig was ill and refused to see him. Nothing further was ever heard of this mysterious new opera. Was it a figment of an ill man's desperate wishes?
I'm just refreshing my memory. That's the main thing I came to remember.
Richard Wagner.
So many diaries! Ah! So many diaries I want to read.
Ludwig's death mask.
Yep.
I have no idea what that says. Looks old, though.
Sure does. Okay, hold up. So, I just wanted to remember if that was- I learned about that letter in this museum, which I did. I'm gonna go back to home base. See if I can talk to anybody in town. I can't get to the town hall, which is- that's okay. I'll go in here, though. Oh, they're gone. Okay. That's the same thing.
I have no idea what that says. Look.
Are the Smiths in their room?
Yeah, I believe so.
Could you ask them to come down, please?
Ja, natürlich.
Oh, I didn't really need to speak to them, but sure. Sitting, vibing.
Now you just tell Merle what's going on.
Hey, Velasco. Oh yeah, about our dream. You were gonna ask about this.
I had a dream last night. I didn't remember it at first, but I saw something today at one of the museums.
What was the dream?
I was being chased in the woods by wolves. And I saw a sleigh. Ludwig was inside. He pulled me up, and I thought I was safe. But then he turned into a wolf.
So what do you think, Mother?
A dream of rescue is a spiritual guide dream. The High Priestess in Gabriel's cards must be linked to Ludwig somehow.
What do the wolves represent?
I'm a psychic, dear, not Freud. But the warning I got was about the black wolf, wasn't it? And the wolves in the dream. It must be the same danger.
Wow, thank you for the bones.
It's so frustrating. The more I find out, the more questions I have.
Why don't you try a little communicating of your own? Ludwig's the
Thank you
link.
for the
Appeal
bones.
to him. The answers may not come right away, but at least you'll give the guide something specific to say the next time she contacts you.
Isn't there any way that you could, you know, do a psychic reading on Ludwig or something?
To tell you the truth, I've been trying all day to make contact, but I only feel great despair. Ludwig's soul is not at peace.
I want to go see his heart. Let me go see it.
I'd better go.
Anytime you need us, stop by.
And be careful now.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay. Where was his heart kept again? I need to get into where it is. I'm just curious. I don't know if I'm gonna have to, but I fucking want to. I want to see it. To where he keeps his scythe, as they say. My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be. Can we go to the dungeon? Hold up. Is there anything new in the dungeon? You never know. Maybe we'll have another vision. I mean, who knows if it's related, but I'm sure, of course it is.
Von Rollick slept here.
It's interesting that this is all that happens. I'm curious if I'm gonna have to use like item on item, like item on bed, or something will change in this room. But alas, I do not know. If Sprout is point and click, then what is EB? EB is roguelike, yeah. If EB would agree, I feel like he would. Also, for the throw bones, I'm lowering the cooldown to 3 minutes. Just in case. The 5 was like, it's kind of a lot. Also, I've been thinking that I probably should make some of my redeems in general just cheaper because I don't stream for very long. So if we want to have more fun with redeems, I probably should make things a little cheaper. So when I was streaming more, I had them at this and it was like, I think that was pretty good. But if I can cheapen them, let me know. I won't be cheapening the VIP though. Oh. It's me! Oh my god, they're all working. Okay, the head pats do work, it's just they're a little- my head is a little bit bigger, so... Okay, yay! Don't waste them all now! I was just thinking about it. I don't know if I'll actually do it. I was just thinking. Okay. So. He won't still be there because he would despawn, so... Oh. See if he's still here. He is! Wait, where'd he go? There he is! He's in there! My brain cell's real! It's not a joke! Is he gone? Oh my god, I think he's gone. Oh my god, he's gone. He's gone! No, why would he leave me when I needed him? Oh, damn it. No longer empty. Live lobotomy.
I don't want to
Live lobotomy. How will you solve the mystery now? There's literally no way. Guys, I'm screwed.
Those look better.
Yeah, I want to check on the roses. I'm glad they're here.
These coffee.
Okay. 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 We need to figure out about this lost opera. We need to figure out... I think the stuff to do with the... Godin's changed name, as well as access to the diary, we'll probably have to pause because we sent the letter to get access to potentially a government's like research. Language fun fact! Oh my god, that means my glasses are stuck in my head. There they are. I swear I'm smart. Let me think of one. They're in your throat. Yeah, they are. Bones! Thank you for the bones! Thank you for the bones. I like the noise they make. They're very satisfying.
There's nothing else.
I'm just checking these again.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Not relevant. Alright. Let me think of a fun fact here. What's fun? Thinking song. Trying to think about like things that I have been on my mind lately. Boop, boop. I'm thinking. What was that called? Shit, I just thought of something. What is a term? It's... Oh, okay, I have one. Oh, sorry. I was thinking about, I was like, okay, do I have any like fun fact I could give about like games, video games and linguistic stuff together? And I read a pretty cool piece, a pretty cool article, about the concept of creating frames. It's a concept in sociocultural linguistics that basically frames are like different everything. It's a lot of stuff in like intersections of semantics and neuroscience. We like with language to make containers for things. So words are containers for other words, and frames are containers basically for... It's really hard to explain. Anyway, the piece that I read, what was really cool, is it was a study on this group of friends. They all lived together, and in order to shift topics, or in like a more broad sociolinguistic sense, shift frames, because frames can include like different tones, different people that are included to participate in the frame. It's just like a theoretical play space for language, and they have different topics that they pertain to. So basically when they shifted frames from like this person, in the study, this one person was talking about how they weren't sure they were going to be able to make rent, and they were really upset and they're really sad. And to shift a frame from that kind of more dour or sad situation, they were studying how references, specifically to games, video game references that relate to the circumstances of that one frame, can be used to transfer to another. So basically like how references are like sort of like bridges between disparate topics of conversation. So you can go from one conversation or frame about something that's really hard to talk about, like, can I make rent? Can I afford groceries? Whatever. You and your friends make a reference to a video game, and all of a sudden you're in a different frame. You're in a frame talking about video games or talking about play. And that reference is the bridge to get you from one to the other. I'm oversimplifying it. The piece is quite interesting, and it's been a while since I've read it. But the fun fact I have to give is that references are fun. References can be used for humor and we might think that they're quite separate from our usual speech, but they're really integrated. Most of the things we say are things that we've heard said somewhere else, whether it's a reference or it's specific tone of voice we use, or the cadence or the word or the amplitude. Everything is a patchwork of other people's language put together. And references is a really cool way to bridge frame to frame, topic to topic. And it smooths over some things that might be uncomfortable to transition between. I did a really bad job of explaining it. It's an interesting study. I can bring it to class later. But yeah, sociolinguistic frames, it's a way to look at topics of discussion, what is appropriate in those topics, how do we get between them, how do we converse, how do we do all those fun things. But anyway, I think what's more interesting in the chat is Marissa's favorite letter. I don't know in what language that letter is used, but the emoticon is great. That's a proper tongue out rather than just the P, the capital P, or the lowercase p. Rambling aside, let's go. This one is very sensitive to if I lean in or not. So if I lean in too much with fob, it's like...
At least I have...
It's tough. Anyway, sorry for the long-winded. Wait, Abby, have you seen the Minecraft movie? Because I have not, and I probably never will. It's a letter thorn. Might still be in Icelandic? Awesome. I haven't heard about that, Abby. I'd be interested. I love online language varieties. They're very fascinating. Aspirated. Oh, I see. So the is a voiced, and then the is unvoiced. So it would be like a... I don't know how to make an aspirated the. The. Really throw that air. I'm not too sure. That's cool though. Voiced. Okay. Interesting. I probably would have to try that pronunciation. Voiced, not aspirated. Oh. So like at the start of the word. So think that. There's different... I have to remember. Yeah, it would be that. Yes. The symbol I remember using for... Hold on. Let me pull up my IPA cap. My IPA. Yes. The voiced... No, the voiced is the one... is the curve with... It's the one you just sent. And usually the one I use for unvoiced is the theta. The theta symbol. But if it's in Icelandic orthography, that's different from IPA. Orthography is different, so could be different. I remember having to transcribe. I'd have to like read a passage in English and then write it out in IPA like multiple times. So how many times that like that and the come up, I remember the symbol very well. I'm gonna get back on shit. But I love talking about linguistics. Oh wow. Makes me want to go back to school. I'm just not sure where to head now. His soul is not at rest. We know that for sure. Go back here for a second. Okay. He has nothing to say to us still. Which is fair, we haven't done much else. No, that's the way to leave. It's the other way to go in. Damn it. Oh, I see. Oh, they didn't... That makes a lot of sense. Wow, I never knew that. Umlaut is interesting too. I'm sorry, sometimes I get talking about... I'm so sorry, you guys can always tell me to stop. Play the game.
Franz Liszt, composer and Cosima Wagner's father.
Thank you, Silver. Sometimes I'm not good at, as good at explaining myself. Thank you for the hydrant stretch. Thank you, Duel. Welcome. Thank you. I needed that. Where's my ice pack? Oh my god, I took my ice pack off. That's not good. I'm so warm. Rah! Can I draw this? Wasn't sure if I could draw it as well. Okay, hold up. I'm going back to... No, play. I'm going back to where he passed away, where he died, and I'm going to see if I can talk to the researcher again. Thank you! If anything, I hope it's a nice background noise. I have to call him. What am I doing? I don't have a cell phone. Girl, get in the car. I fucked it up. Like, what? He won't just know. No! We love Evie.
Hi, Gerda.
I think they're talking about me.
I don't have...
The chat is reassuring me. Thank you. Okay. I have to call him again because I want to see if I can talk to anything new about the stuff we just learned about at the this new museum we went to. Girl, get it together. I can't speak.
I don't have anything to talk to Herr Dahlmeier about at
Okay, it'll tell me. Okay, that's good. Before, like, I could go down there and... Okay. That's good, that's good. Wait. Nope. Yes, that's it.
One of the workmen...
Why can't I look at this closer? What? Nice.
March 1864. To King Ludwig II, most gracious ruler of all Bavaria. I beg your forgiveness for my forthrightness in this letter, but I fear terribly for your Majesty's safety and thus have no time for subtlety. I have heard that the one they call the Black Wolf is close to your Highness. I have been investigating this man for reasons I cannot name at present, and I have learned that he is extremely dangerous and can only have the most dire of motives at heart in anything he pursues.
When did he sign over? I wrote down that they joined Prussia 2 years prior to the... I'm gonna read her journal again. I'm just curious if this is what they're talking about. If the Black Wolf caused enough of a manipulation to cause the signing. How old is the wolf? I don't know! Probably very old. So I'm trying to figure out. It's crazy. Was granted a royal title and lands in 1870 by Bismarck. Yes, that was 2 years before the accident. Before his accident. Before Ludwig's accident, hunting accident. What the fuck, bro? What the hell? What the shit? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh,
Mrs. Smith and I discussed my Ludwig dream. She says the dream confirms that Gabriel's spirit guide is linked somehow to Ludwig.
Oh, neat. Cursive.
And that the spirit guide is powerful. It reached unpsychic me through a dream. She also thinks the wolves symbolize the danger we're being warned about. Like I couldn't figure that much out myself.
She said, you dummy. In 1870. The Black Wolf in 1870 received land and a title in Germany. the same year the independent Bavaria signed over Prussia. Thank you, Silver, for hanging out. Thank you so much. Have a good evening yourself. Give extra pets to the dogs for me. I hope to see you soon. I definitely, if I can, I will be trying to join for the stream. The, what's the name? The Blueprint stream, because I want to see it. I want to get the game, because someone mentioned it in stream before, and it'd be fun to check out. Yes! Very cool! So exciting! Blueprints! Heck yeah! Blueprints. I just got it now too! Seeing Silver write it out. That's great. Also, yeah, definitely contact about things if you want, Silver. On it, smacks it on head. I should get my post-it note assets back. I used to do that a lot. There's one clip of me playing Gabriel Night 1 and the whole time I have just a post-it note on my head that says has scurvy.
Dahlmeyer says Ludwig's diary is filled with entries vehemently swearing off an activity, but not naming that activity. Clearly, Ludwig had a secret, tormenting guilt. Biographers generally interpret this guilt as sexual guilt, but Dahlmeyer thinks it was something else.
It's a curse. It's a werewolf curse.
What? Could it be related to the Black Wolf and or Ludwig's spiritual unrest? It seems to me that if something tormented Ludwig that much in his lifetime, it's likely to be the same thing tormenting his spirit in the afterlife. Assuming Mrs. Smith is correct and he is tormented. Schloss Ritter.
3 exclamation points.
I called Chapel's son, but he won't let me see the diary.
I think these are new.
Wagner Museum. Apparently, Wagner liked to live luxuriously and had run into considerable debt before Ludwig adopted him as patron late in Wagner's life. Georg says Ludwig saved the music. I'd say Wagner owed him one. Wagner Museum.
These are new.
Georg is familiar with both Ludwig's letter to the conductor and the wolf paintings at Neuschwanstein. He mentioned the fable of a lost opera. If there is some music that was lost, and if it is related to the wolf paintings at Neuschwanstein, the piece may have involved a werewolf story. But to what end?
Oh, I don't know!
Wagner Museum. Georg says Wagner would have never agreed to write Ludwig a private opera, but Ludwig's letter to the conductor shows that the new opera wasn't to be private. Why did Wagner keep it a secret at all? Could it be that Ludwig confided his secret torment to him, and that Wagner and he were conspiring together to use the opera somehow for healing? For revenge? Is it related to the sounds coming from the singers' hall? What were the king and the composer experimenting with?
We're gonna figure it out!
One of the last things Wagner was working on was something with a Monsieur Beaujolais. In a letter dated September 1881, they discussed acoustics, sound waves, and crystals. Wagner Museum. On Wagner's desk at the time of his death was a diagram of the Wittelbacher Theater in Munich, one with every possible measurement taken. Acoustics? Wagner Museum.
I'm just letting all this play out.
Ludwig writes to Wagner June 1881 in an excited state, asking him to come at once and in great secrecy. He says he felt something that night at a performance. A Wagner performance? Felt what? Surely he heard enough Wagner operas by then not to get that excited. Wagner Museum. Wagner writes to Ludwig July 1882, saying he and Monsieur Beaujolais have finished the diagram. He says 8 figures are to be made from it and installed in the theater exactly according to the diagram.
Okay.
Wagner Museum. Wagner died on Ash Wednesday, 1883.
Okay. My brain is fucking turning, bro. Dark, welcome! Hello, hello! Okay. Okay. That was a lot. So, Ludwig's soul is not at rest. Most certainly clear. I'm looking through my notes right now. We know where he died. I'm really curious if there's something I have to do with that location, specifically where he died. If I'm supposed to help him find a sense of spiritual peace, and that'll hopefully progress our story, I think it's going to be at that location. I do always take IRL notes, so much so that they're all over the place. There's so many. There's so many. It's okay though. Okay. Yes, green skull. Thank you. My guess. Okay. I need to look at what I have. And my notes too. Because I have notes about all these people, about these events. But in my mind, we started this listen. We started this chapter offering roses at why can't I remember his name now? Gabriel's uncle's grave. Yes. But the specific name, there's too many names in my head right now. I'm so sorry. My thought is Wolfgang. Yes, thank you. We offered flowers at Wolfgang's grave. This feels all very connected to that. That felt like, yes, on purpose for us to be able to be friends with Gerda again. But I have a feeling we have to do something like that. We have to offer something. There's a romantic other flower. I hope it's the shiny bush. I hope. I want to be able to. I hope it's that. Hold on. What else? Do I have any notes about like what I could perhaps offer? I feel like I should do that too. I feel like I should have a little hand cam. Wait a minute. Is there anywhere we can get lilies? Because the two symbols that kept appearing in the castle, they mentioned lilies and they mentioned swans. Is that bush? Hold on. What I know though, it's an empty bush. I'm just thinking of like things that we saw. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making shit up.
Grace Nakamura.
Thank you. Yes. 20k. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I feel like I have to water it. Yeah.
I don't think.
Is there like anything I can use to like snip the flowers once they grow? Probably not. I could just pick them. This might be too far-fetched though. I don't know. I'm just thinking it has to be an object that I have to offer. Like, I really do. Because so far we've been gathering a lot of information, but now we know, like, I mean, we knew that his soul wasn't at rest, his spirit, but now it's like, okay, what do we do with that? Has to be something physical. It's my bet.
I don't have...
I'll go over there just to see. I'm very curious about my notes. Thank you. I will share them one day. I've only shared them once. I shared them for my first anniversary stream, and I've taken many notes since. Evie, that looks great. Evie just sent me a video or a picture of he was helping me redo one of my old Minecraft builds because we didn't have one of the mods for certain blocks, and he redid it all. It looks so good. I can't wait to keep building. Wait! What? 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 Dude, I must have talked to enough people. Holy shit, those are lilies. Bro, my brain is so big right now. Oh my god. Okay. Yes. By the way, you are right. Yes. Yes. Friedrich better say I did a good job watching me play. Also, look, my channel point. My points are undead lilies. It's perfect.
Gibt's das denn die Lilienblühen schon?
Sehr schön.
Ja, aber es ist doch noch so kalt. Für Sie ein Geschenk von der Madonna.
Oh no.
Nehmen Sie sie ruhig. Heute Nacht wird es kalt und sie wird sowieso erfrieren.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Father. The reason why I remember the lilies is because I remember when we went to the castle and they mentioned them, I made a comment about how in Japanese the word for lily is used for lesbians. It's used for yuri. And I was like, oh, like if Ludwig had homosexual relations, it's similar. He's portrayed as feminine, but it's not like the exact same. I just remember saying literally on stream, oh, it's like Yuri. And the swans as well, and more of stereotypically attributed to effeminate features. I remember making a comment, and if I hadn't made that comment, I probably wouldn't remember. Because I was like, oh, lilies, notable. Just for some reason. Oh my god, okay. And I did also write it down. I wrote lilies and swans. Capital R romantic. That's true. Not feminine, per se, yes. But I did remember the Smiths mentioning that his card for Gabriel is like the card that Ludwig probably represents is feminine, so maybe that's where I was getting that from. But romantic is a better term, I would say. I'd say it's a much better term. Okay. We have a lily. That is huge.
Father Getz said the lily was a gift from the Madonna. That's an odd way of looking at it.
I'm saving this. Undead lilies for the tortured soul. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Spiritual guide was feminine. If that pertains here. I'm gonna see. Will this do anything? Right before the ad, come on. Anything? Can I offer it to you? Do I have to go to the next screen and then do it? Let's see. I don't know. I want to toss it in there and be like, it's for you. No! Or I can't do it yet. Missed a spot. Oh, here? Or am I clicking wrong? Thank you. That bird scared. Oh my god. A goose? Gritty goose? Oh! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know how that was different, but okay.
I'm trying to figure out what you want me to do. But I need more information to work with. If you can send any my way, I'd appreciate it.
Oh my god. Hi. He said it. Hey! Yeah! It was Twin Peaks music. It was like Laura's theme. Oh. Oh my god, okay. He kind of looked like white Jesus. Like, an offering for you. What has changed now? Something must have changed. You know what I mean? Because I was not expecting that little, like, that bush to even be in the state that it was in. Is that everything for this location? It is! Okay. Back to our spiritual friends. It's a good thought. It's a good thought. My guess is this location is pretty much just for looking. There's something new in each spot, but I'm not sure what's gonna be here. There's no one I can talk to, so I'm gonna go here. I'll talk to the smiths, but then I'm just gonna go to each museum and kind of like dig a little bit more. Okay, I will not. I will just take my hand off. If there's ones that even if it's ones I think I've seen, I will stop. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. I can reload to save if I'd missed something just now. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Duel. I think we're gonna have to go back to a couple people, say some new things.
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber at the moment.
Okay, so I can't bring them down here. Okay, noted. Nothing for me to...
King Ludwig II of Bavaria.
Okay, so we can't talk to them, but that's okay. I don't know if there'd be anything at the post office. I'll check that later. I'm just thinking of everyone I could talk to. This is still closed.
Guess they're closed.
Still closed.
The Madonna.
She's everywhere. Oh wait, I didn't check the...
Gerda must have really loved Wolfgang.
You know it.
Jürgen Ritter, 1403 to 1461.
Unlike the drummers. Oh my god, do you remember that? Having to parse everything.
Coffins
Dude. Do you remember the code puzzle in the cemetery? Dude, that was hard. That was hard. But while I plan my next action, take a short ad break. I have to pee, so I'll be right back, everybody. Sit tight for 3 minutes, and then we'll hopefully keep squashing this puzzle. Oh! Hey! Yeah! I'm back. I'm eating a Thin Mint real quick. They're so good. It's not the credits. Zero, it's not the credits. It's not the credits. I didn't finish it. I just go to that screen because there's no audio that plays on that screen when I go BRB, so I just leave it. I just click that. I should use it. Game over, man. Game over, man. Oh my god, that was funny. Second time. No, I would never. I would never. Oh, now there's chocolate. Okay, can I? I'm gonna lament really quickly to you all. I have a problem. I have a disease. I'm gonna get really close when I tell you about this because I hate it. Every time, not every time, but maybe like 8 times out of 10, when I have something made of chocolate, whether it's a piece of candy, chocolate ice cream, even chocolate milk, I get it on a part of my clothing or on some part of me. I swear I do not eat chocolate like I'm feral. Like, I don't. I eat it normally. But somehow or another, it ends up on my shirt, my pants, my pillowcase, the couch. I don't know. I think I'm cursed. I'm like, I try, and now I'm like so conscious of it. I'm like, just don't spill anything. You're already a mess. Don't spill anything. You're just eating chocolate ice cream, and then I look down and it's like, fuck, what's happening? She buys something for Witches that she said she'd take something other than money. I don't remember. It could have happened. A lot of things happen here in the Land of the Dead. There's all kinds of people that come through. Occult and otherwise. So maybe, but I'm saying that to say I just had a Thin Mint. I had 2. I'm hoping that I didn't end up getting chocolate anywhere because I'm not a messy eater. I don't chew with my mouth open. I always have napkins. Like, I swear, but it's a curse. It's the worst. But anyway, let's hope I didn't upset anybody and upset a god or anything, and we can continue on. Oh my god. Okay. I do need some more water though. I'm the type of person that can eat sweets, but within like 15 seconds, or like a minute, water. Self-diagnosis in chat. Love it. Without telling me before you grafted the skin onto me. I know! No, you mean your skin is safe. Alright. Is there anything I can... I'm gonna check with Gerda really quick, and then...
I don't have any...
Okay. Let's head out. Like the sweetness if there's a bit of bitterness. I can understand that. Yeah. I like a little bit of bitterness too. Unless, like, I'm not a huge fiend for dark chocolate, but I like it for that reason. Sweets have to be creamy. I see. So, like, you wouldn't do good with, like a dessert that was, like, a sweet biscuit or something. It would have to be, like a cookie. But you like cookies, but you prefer a creamy texture or something. I don't really know what to do now. Let's just go here, I guess. Because that lily thing really blew me socks off. Like, that was crazy. Oh, excuse me. At least 80%? Wow. That's strong. I like that as well, though. I would think I would like that bitter of a chocolate, dark chocolate, if there was something else with it. Not just by itself. I think that's how I would like it. Personally.
I wonder where that door leads.
Great.
Whoa! Thank you so much for the follow! Whoa! I mean, over the raid! Sorry! Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, everybody. Hello! Is your name pronounced Rootier? Or Rooter? Oh, thank you for the follow! I am Azumi Sproutella. I am a plant demon from the land of the dead. I like playing point-and-click adventure games. And welcome to the stream. Root here. Hi, Root here. You're playing Police Quest. Oh my god. That's so exciting. I have never played Police Quest. I have played lots of point-and-clicks though, so if you guys want to stick around while I play this. How was your stream? Was it fun? Was it good? I have played a lot of different point-and-clicks, but there's still so many I have not played. It's crazy. It was great! Yippee! I'm so glad to hear that. In Pursuit of the Death Angel. Is that a that's in a line of a series, I assume. Doing Sierra in chronological order up to police. Wow, that's crazy. That's a big challenge. The first one. Wow, that's a cool subtitle. I didn't know that's what the subtitle was. That's so impressive. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. This is, I don't know what number of, I don't know how many Sierra games I've played, but I've played definitely not as many, but hopefully I can catch up. Started with, oh, Mystery House, sick. Cool. And that's like, that's the first. That was like made in their kitchen, like by both of them. Yeah, we're in the mid 90s. We are. I would have to say, yeah, this is up there for one of my favorite Sierra games. We did this one for a while. Yeah, to be honest, it'll take a bit. This is, I would say, my favorite Sierra point and click. Oh gosh. It's probably Gabriel Night 1. This one is close, but the one that brings me the fuzziest feeling, it's still King's Quest 6. I have such a fond, that's the one that has the most history for me. I'm not someone who played point and clicks growing up. We didn't have internet in the land of the dead for quite a while, let alone computers also. So I never played these, so I'm playing them now. But King's Quest 6, that's the one that makes me feel like, oh my gosh. But I would say, like, outside of the nostalgia, Gabriel Night 1 is like, ooh, it's so good. Yes, it is. Maritz, it actually is. It's because you can visit the land of the dead. It looks a little different. Looks a little different than what I'm used to, but I'm sure it exists. I haven't played those yet. Only did Quest for Glory growing up. I've had a friend of the stream, Silver, he's recommended Quest for Glory so many times, and I actually own one, like I own like 5 of them. I don't know if I own all of them, but I bought a pack months ago. So I have them. I have so many to play. 5 is all of them? Okay. Yeah, I have all of them then. I don't need to play them. Because they look so cool. Mix of the RPG vibes. This is going to be so great. I'm very excited. But we are dealing with twists, turns, magically manifested lilies, suspected werewolves, missing operas, gayness, bisexuality, cunty bobs worn by Miss Grace here. There's a lot going on and it's been great. Gay werewolves! Yes! Exactly! That's what we like to see. Welcome in! I'm having a great time. I just need to figure out what the hell to do next. I just got so shocked by the magically appearing growing lilies. After my fixation in this game was there's this one bush, and I was like, there's something to do with this bush. I just know it. And then I checked the bush, and there's something to do with it. So I was very excited. But now I have to figure out what to do. I guess my plan right now is just to go everywhere and see if there's anything new. That's it. I can't talk to these people, so nothing would have changed there, I guess. But yeah, you are welcome to stay after your stream. Root Tier and everybody. If you want to stick around, you're always welcome. I would love to have you, but if you gotta go take care of yourself, do as you'd like. Definitely do as you like. Yeah! Oh, Evie, thank you for reminding me. I have to update that. let me do that really quick. Because I just remembered. My Twitter is pretty inactive, so I'm gonna replace that. Yes, thank you so much for the lurk. You're always welcome, and definitely take care of yourself. Yippee! Let me just fix that while I have it on my mind. It'll take like 2 seconds. System commands. Socials. Profile. Copy. Replace. And then, another quick thing. I'm just like, I should have done this earlier. I was doing like some stream maintenance, but live scuff. We were scuffy earlier, so let's just do it again. And then copy. Paste. Save! Alright, socials command should be fixed. Whee! Yay! Okay. Universal Hint System says... Oh, I remember I used Universal Hint System. What game was it? I've used it a couple times in previous streams. It says, did you examine everything very carefully in the museum? All 3 locations. So, his museum, Wagner Museum, castle, and talk to everyone you can. Let me see.
More swans.
Last stream, we listened to, I think, all of the tour tapes.
These linens look seriously expensive.
And seriously old.
This is the king's living room. The walls are decorated with scenes from the Lohengrin saga. The tragedy of Lohengrin, where Ludwig withdrew more and more into his fantasy world of epic heroes and absolute monarchy.
What were you afraid they'd see?
Clover! Hey! How are you?
You are now standing in the king's bedroom. The theme of the bedroom is, this is probably the most elaborate and expensive bedroom. It was this kind of extravagance that bankrupted the king.
Hyper pets.
A king saint? I wonder if Ludwig pictured himself that way. Or maybe he just wanted to be that way.
The paintings above the altar depict St. Louis surrounded by the seraphim. An interesting side note. For a period of about a year, the Louis images in all 3 castles were ordered to be covered up with black cloth on the unfathomable whim of the king.
The Black Madonna of Altadine.
The stained glass window depicts St. Louis receiving the last sacraments.
We're moving through.
The swan motif is featured throughout the castle, but it is particularly prominent in this room. Both the swan and the lily were symbols Ludwig associated with himself. They represented his ideals of majesty and purity. The painting behind the swan.
Moving right along.
I can almost picture.
To both of those. Okay. The space was weird for a second. I was like, where is this? Where?
This is a reproduction of the grotto from the Tannhäuser saga. In such places as the grotto personifies, the castles were in fact. Ludwig had a standing order that upon his death, it is one of the great ironies of Ludwig's story that the castles that he was thought insane for building.
Remember that?
I doubt there's a...
Nothing in there.
I wonder why he was studying the occult before he died.
The study paintings depict scenes from the Tannhäuser Saga in the Wartburg Castle.
There must be a story behind these wolf paintings. But what story?
Remember, listen to all of these.
Engelhard and the blacksmith. Engelhard courts Hildegunde. The hunters track down Engelhard and Hildegunde. Hildegunde's imprisonment. The wedding feast of Hildegunde and the Baron. The death of Engelhard.
Nice view of the Alps.
Anything in this cool window?
Nice view.
Ludwig's childhood castle, Hohenschwangau, is visible from the lookout in the Singers' Hall.
Nice view.
Is that it? Over there? Nice Alps, bro. Super nice.
I don't think...
I just want to know what the deal is with the door at the beginning. Like, what's this? Oh, is that how I came out? Wait. Maybe. I feel like last time I looked at everything there, nothing seemed too different. I clearly didn't, but we're just gonna go to the next place and backtrack.
I don't have anything to say to her at the moment.
Okay, nothing else to say to her. Got it. I read all these.
They certainly make an incredible looking couple. One of Ludwig's...
We're reading all
She's
these.
beautiful. Looks like it weighs a ton. Ludwig's Grand Master wardrobe from the Knights of St. George. Signets and sash pin.
Remember that?
I wonder if these pins have any symbolic meaning. He looks so regal. Why would he give up all of this pageantry and become a recluse? Ludwig is Grand Master. Ludwig and Wagner. Ludwig loved the opera of his contemporary Richard Wagner. Richard Wagner.
Yeah, we could through those before.
Maybe Mrs. Smith will know what my dream meant. I have to ask someone. This thing is getting too weird. Ludwig embarking on his sleigh.
We did end up asking about
The midnight sleigh rides. June 18th, 1886.
same location
Ludwig's
as the
funeral
Black
procession.
Madonna.
Ludwig's body is entombed in the Wittelsbach crypt at St. Michael's. His heart is placed in an urn in the pilgrimage chapel at Outotting in the Wittelsbach tradition. The urn is shown to the right.
Well, we looked at everything here.
Ludwig is Prince Charming. He played the part well.
I'm gonna head to the next museum and then backtrack again, because I am missing things. I might have to find a specific, like I might have to just, I don't know. I think this is going to be important.
Cosima was Wagner's wife, I think. She probably just talks about him in her journal.
I mean, that is important.
I don't have anything to ask Georg about at the moment. Wagner souvenirs. Don't think I need any of those.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I remember last time I don't know. Pretty sure the castle, but it must not be. Making sure I'm not missing any, like, clicks.
Wagner's piano. On this piano, the maestro composed his later operas, including The Ring. Wagner...
Different, like, I wasn't sure if the name was that different.
Richard Wagner. Franz Liszt, composer and Cosima Wagner's father. Wagner died on that sofa. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
The death of Wagner. On Ash Wednesday, 1883, Wagner suffered a heart attack in a Venetian gondola on the way to Saint Michel. His wife and the gondolier carried him into a church where he regained consciousness. Wagner died 4 days later on this sofa.
Forgive the repetition, everybody. Just trying to be thorough.
It looks like an architectural drawing of a theater. The Wittelsbacher Theater, München. Every square inch is measured. It's a letter from a Monsieur Beaujolais, dated September 1881. Looks like he's discussing acoustics and sound waves, and crystals. Wasn't Wagner's Bayreuth Theater already built? Why would Wagner be worrying about acoustics? Wagner's death mask.
Can't look at this. I guess not.
Ludwig as the classical Greek hero. The great patron himself. A portrait given as a gift from Ludwig to Wagner.
We definitely listened to all this before.
Ludwig's death mask. This must be a model of Wagner's own theater, here in Bayreuth. Opera costumes.
Thinking.
These look like production designs. I don't see anything that looks like those wolf paintings in Neuschwanstein, though.
I think I've covered these. So it must be something else with him. Maybe. Grr. 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 I'm gonna check the post office. I doubt there'll be anything, but let's see. Thank you, Zero. And then we're gonna go back to each location and click on more things. Maybe I'll call people back. Doubt there'll be anything here. I'm just gonna try. My brain.
Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Ja, ein Fax.
What?
Ein sehr langes Fax. Das ist aber nicht vom Schattenjäger.
Ist okay. Dankeschön.
It's not from Gabriel.
Thomas Chapel.
What?
Oh.
What? Wait, he said he wouldn't give it to... What's going on? What? He said he literally couldn't give it to me. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I skipped through it. Did I ruin everything? Oh my god, I have to go back and find this because I would literally load a save. I don't think I did, but I probably did because I don't fucking know. I will go back. Give me a second. I will save, but okay, I'll just go do that then. I'm gonna save as go back. Okay, I will load the save. After I pick the lily, because I didn't really do anything different other than after post the offering, I don't think. So I did save. I'm gonna go back. I'll check it. I'm sure it's after I do the offering.
I don't have anything to ask.
Yeah, okay, so I'll go do that. I will do that again. I just don't want to skip to FMV to contribute poorly to points or just make me look dumber than I already am. So I'm gonna go back. I just will put my mouse 30 feet away.
I'm trying to figure out what you want me to do. But I need more information to work with. If you can send any my way, I'd appreciate it.
Hi. You just had a phone call. It was Frau Gelder at the post office. She said a fax came in for you there.
Really? I wonder what it was.
Maybe it's from Gabriel.
Don't hold your breath.
Sorry, I skipped a cutscene that looked very similar to the other time she entered the house. I realize that's my fault. I will save over. You fixed it, Sprout. Yippee. Okay, let's go. Now we can skip poking around and wasting 30 minutes because I don't know how to take my hands off a mouse. Yay.
Hallo, Frau Gelder. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Ja, ein Fax. Ein sehr langes Fax. Das ist aber nicht vom Schattenjäger.
Ist okay. Dankeschön. Thomas Chapel. Oh.
Hopefully we can at least still finish this chapter. Can she read this? Like, can I click on this for her to read or no? To me, your previous request. It seems I've had a change of heart. Please keep these in the strictest confidence. Good luck on your endeavor. Okay, I will go through and listen to these.
11th June 1872. Louis has convinced me to think matters through more thoroughly before I act. A trip it shall be then, to Shahin. It shall not alter my purpose, I feel, nor shall his compelling. The treaty is the ruin of my beloved Bavaria, and must be taken to task.
Wasn't this 2 years after? Louis has convinced me to think matters more thoroughly before I act. Trip it shall be. To the hunting lodge.
3rd July 1872. The pain gets so bad I cannot hold a pen to write, but the horror is far worse than the pain. He says it was an accident, says that we can truly be one now, that it is a great adventure. I believe him 1 minute, and the next I can feel the flames of hell upon my heels. May God have mercy on my soul. 5th January 1874. By the power of Mary, Mother of God, I swear to refrain from the ultimate sin and to remain steadfast in my flesh. Sworn by the power of the lily, Eleanor. 30th August 1879. I will not falter, but will remain true. No matter the torment or longing, I will not yield. I will control the process. God grant me strength and will. By the grace and power of the monarchy and its allegiance. De Paul Leroy, Eleanor. 10th September 1880. It is all finished. Elizabeth warned me, and I discovered the truth at last. O most venomous viper at my very bosom, O lowest of the least worthy who ever breathed, my Judas, my devil, if I could tear my heart out and fling it after him in the dirt, I would.
When were those Louis paintings covered up?
December 1880. He continues to come, the devil. I will never look upon his hideous face again. He is afraid I will tell, and I might. To destroy him, I might. When I think of the accident, now that things are clear, I wonder, was it truly an accident, or was it the plot to kill me? If so, why did he not complete it then, instead of putting me in this torment? Could he have hated me so? I wish to God he had simply ended it there. 10th June 1881. Terror. Rapture. During W's music tonight, I felt a pulling. The horror nearly came upon me right there. Then the music turned, and it was gone. What can it mean? I must confide in the great friend. Perhaps he will know what has happened. 2nd August 1882. The experiments go better and better. W has proved as loyal and determined as ever I believed he would be in a matter of my salvation. He says he has the formula now. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to draw up the diagram for the crystals. Can it truly end? I scarce dare to hope. April 1883. The great friend is dead. How unjust that he should be taken from me now. Where is my chance at salvation? Why has God condemned me twice? 10th October 1885. There must be made clear funds for the crystals. Lies. Everyone lies. My own servants. What must I do? Must I sell one of my beloved castles? The crystals must be made. I grow daily less able to control my own will. How long will I be able to resist the ultimate sin? And the music is worthless without the device. Time is running out. The crystals must be made.
Wow. I mean, the picture's clear now. At least much clearer. Louis convinces him to go on the hunting trip. I'm still confused if I think in 1870 is when he signed over the land, and this is 2 years later, or maybe I'm mistaken with the dates. He says it, so I assume if this is Louis, he says it was an accident. That we can become one now, presumably turning him. I'm curious about his signature. Maybe I'm just like misremembering something, but I'm not sure why he would sign two, unless he felt his other part of himself, his in the real world 1871. Okay, I see. Yeah, I wrote down that it was 1870. In another part of my notes I said that the signing of they joined Prussia 2 years prior to the accident, and the accident was in 1872. I could have mixed things up. I have trouble writing down numbers and mishearing them or flipping them. I will not yield. I will control the process. Elizabeth warned him. I might have to go back and look at her letters just for me, but I've already wasted so much time. He's afraid I will tell, and I might. They messed up the dating. Please quest choose. That could be it. That could be it. I'm just really curious about his L&R signature.
10th September.
Ever the truth at last, O lowest of least worthy, ever even breathed. If so, why not just complete it then instead of putting me in this torment? The horror nearly came upon me right there that the music turned and it was gone. Something about a device, a system, a machine with crystals.
April 1883. 10th October 1885. There must be made clear funds for the crystals. Lies. Everyone lies. My own servants. What must I do? Must I sell one of my beloved castles? The crystals must be made. I grow daily less able to control my own will. How long will I be able to resist the ultimate sin? And the music is worthless without the device. Time is running out. The crystals must be made.
So much in here. It's crazy. A lot of it is what we've already written down. This is nuts. I have to save again. I I have to save again. After my blunder, I have to save again. Can you redeem yourself, Diva? Okay. Now what to do with this? If there's anyone that I can, like, show this to? He did say keep it in supreme, like, ultimate confidence, so I feel silly.
It was nice of Father Getz to give me one of the lilies.
But I want to tell somebody. I don't know. We already wrote a letter to Gabriel, so I don't know if getting this to him is useful, but I will check the map for hints. Okay. So everything's taken care of at these two spots. But there's still things I haven't looked at either of these, so I guess I'll go back. Let's see. Which was the one where he says that she told me so, like, warned me. 1880. Venomous Viper, okay. 63.
July 3rd, 1863. Elizabeth, you can... The feelings of sincere love and reverence and faithful attachment to you, which I cherished in my... Ludwig's friends were concerned for his mental state long before his arrest. June 14th, 1878. My beloved Eagle, in your last letter you spoke so movingly of your torment that I was moved to tears. What is this torment? Why won't you confess to me what is truly troubling you? You must know that I would never despise you, no matter how horrible you believe your sins to be. Please do not write such barbs to my heart by even suggesting such things. If you do not wish to confess to me, at least tell me how I can aid you. I am always your true one, your dove. In this letter, dated November 1886, Elizabeth of Austria thanks Bishop Frank for his... No further reference to this letter has ever been found. One can only speculate what the last wishes of a cornered and embattled Ludwig might have been. I don't have anything...
I do really want to finish this chapter. I just don't want to miss out on anything, so I'm trying my best to not waste anyone's time and get everything clicked on.
June 7th, 1886. A group of men arrive at Neuschwanstein. Ludwig composes a pamphlet
I just feel like I'm
explaining the subversive...
going nuts because I think I did click on everything last time, but the last times I was here, so.
June 12th, 1886. Ludwig knows the conspirators will return. He despairs. He asks his servant, unbeknownst to Ludwig. The conspirators arrive at the castle. Ludwig is taken by carriage from Neuschwanstein to Berg, where his brother Otto had long been imprisoned.
Yeah, I'll finish it, I think. Thank you so much for the follow. How would I pronounce your name? Drusiform? Is that correct? Form, hi! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope it's been pretty okay to watch post-raid. I think I missed these. Nice. I missed these! We found them. Okay.
December 14th,
Let's go.
1881, Linderhof. Order another work by Jennings on the occult. Write urgently to Klug, saying that I insist that the stoppages by the bank cease. I want it, and therefore it must be done. Write very urgently. He must succeed at once, and then must report to me urgently. If I give orders to clear my room, doing so must not be postponed as it happened. Pencils must be pointed without special orders.
Damn.
The day after tomorrow, 1,000 marks. How is Louis now? I want to know whether he looks unhappy. How often have I said that the coffee must not come up boiling hot, so that it can only be drunk after standing an hour? If any more correspondence come from Louis,
wow.
They are to be burnt immediately.
Pissed.
But I am to be informed of their arrival.
Let me know if they come, but I don't want to read them. Another work on the occult. Report urgently, saying I must insist the stoppages at the bank cease. I want it, and therefore it must be done. Stoppages at the banks. I immediately thought riverbanks, but I think it might be money financially. Okay, well, I missed these. Glad I clicked down here. So sorry it took me so long, but hey. It's the way it goes.
These are actual notes from Ludwig to his servants. They go far in showing the king's state of mind. They were smuggled out and used as evidence in compiling the order for Ludwig's arrest. December 18th, 1881, Linderhof.
Okay.
Every day get up earlier for certain. See to that very particularly. Write it down. Remember that when the great friend arrives at Neuschwanstein, we retire to the hall. We are not to be disturbed. I will not tolerate interference or insubordination.
We were faxed the English translation of Ludwig's diary. This was after we offered the lily. We came back. I went back in my save and we actually saw the cutscene of Gerda telling us there was a fax. We read through it. A lot of confirmation. Who would it be? I'm thinking I don't know who to bring it to. I'm thinking we show it to the guy at the Wagner Museum because he's like really curious about the lost opera. Yeah. Thank you, goat. Get some rest. Thank you for sitting with me. Yeah, it would be him for sure. Alright, I definitely missed these. This is what I missed. My bad for not clicking that. I'm gonna be a little kind to myself because I think I did peel through everything. I'm gonna leave, and if there's other stuff I've missed, I'll come back, but I'm gonna try to be nicer to myself. Best I can. Okay, that was it. Nice. That was... No, it wasn't. Just kidding. That wasn't it. I'm gonna go back and look again. I thought it was. Okay. So that's for sure. God, I
have no...
I feel terrible. I'm so sorry. Take care, goat. If there's nothing else in this case. Like, I know for sure I didn't see these, so this is definitely something new.
December 4th, if I give orders to clear my room...
Brownies! Oh, that sounds good.
December 18th, 1881.
What else did I miss?
Ludwig's diary. Ludwig kept a diary from 1869 when he was 24 years old until his death. The diary provides a fascinating look into the mind of this tormented man. The original diary is kept in the Royal Archives. A few entries are shown on the opposite wall. Richard Wagner.
That one. Pizza now means no pizza for breakfast. No! That one.
Ludwig is offered a crown of laurels by the genius of immortal fame. 26 July, 1874. By the power of the lily, we shall have the strength to resist all temptations throughout the whole year. 26 July, 1875. Solemn oath before the picture of the great king. Refrain for 3 months from all excitement. This oath has its binding power as well as its potency by de par le roi, LNR, DPLR.
I don't know if I wrote that down, but I'm like... I'm sure that I did. Well, I mean, now I'm not sure. Anything else that I missed?
I don't have... Ludwig is Prince Charming. He played the part well.
Gotta see the pizza for the pie. Seize the pizza moment. Yes! Eat when you're hungry. Okay. Well, I'll go somewhere else and then come back. Oh, it wasn't. It was just because I was hovering over it that it was... I thought it was flashing. But it isn't. So I was good. Yippee! Okay. Wow! I'm gonna go here, try to click around. Hopefully it doesn't flash anymore, because I don't want to miss out on points. I'm making this harder for myself, but it's okay. Man.
These scenes are from the Siegfried saga.
The paintings in this
I don't know if I
room
have
are
to
from
click
the
through all of the
Siegfried
tour tapes
saga.
as well. I haven't done that yet, Evie. I'm trying to do that last because I feel like that will be something. I'm just trying to get other things out of the way. But I don't know what else to get out of the way. So I'm glad I found those. I actually clicked on those letters from his servants because I did not see that before, and that is entirely on me. I'm so sorry if that was so frustrating.
The paintings in this room are from the Siegfried saga.
I wonder where that door leads.
Ads.
Did they have running water in 1886? Maybe Ludwig thought all this luxury would help him sleep.
I've been in here many times. I'm just trying to be
This is
sure.
Ludwig's private chapel. The painting, an interesting side note. For a period of about a year, this is Ludwig's private chapel. The king was a devout Catholic, as were all of the Wittelsbacher rulers. They supported the Roman Church even when other European countries were dominated by Protestantism.
These linens look seriously expensive and seriously old.
The miracle of the Grail. This is the king's living room. The walls are decorated with scenes from the Lohengrin saga.
I will probably snooze ads as much as possible.
Opera Lohengrin when he was 16, and it so affected him that he considered it a form of enlightenment. The tragedy of Lohengrin was his essential loneliness. This too was Ludwig's own fate. Ludwig withdrew more and more into his fantasy world.
What were you afraid they'd see?
Very extravagant. I know, I kind of wish we could steal things, but hasn't been that kind of chapter in this game, sadly. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna get through this. The pixel hunting just gets to me.
More swans.
I know I clicked this.
Motif, the painting behind the swan.
Yes, I know I clicked that. And now I'm like, I'm gaslighting myself. I'm like, I
can almost picture Ludwig in here.
But I know there is stuff I've missed. I know that. And that's what I saw with the servants, the letters to servants, because I did not click that. this exit and this exit lead to rooms I've already been in.
The study paintings depict scenes from the Tannhäuser Saga
Oh, look.
and the Wartburg Castle. The study painting
Poor innocent eyes. I know. Look away. We did. It was literally this painting. I'm just going. Well, maybe there was another scene, but this painting was one of them, and I was like, "Shit, am I gonna get banned?" But I'm going back through again because I must have missed something. I must have missed something. This is like the room of intrigues. I'm curious if it's here.
I don't think the guards want to be bothered while on duty.
Like, why can't, like, what is this? Like, I haven't been able to do this before, unless I have to use an item on anything?
I picked up a tour tape in English on my way in. I picked up...
That's only in my inventory when I'm here. Can I do anything with that? I must be able to. We do still have a screwdriver. Do I have to wait for, like, someone to leave the room? I was not expecting, if that's the case. We can't open it. We can't bust open the tape. I don't know why we would do it, but we can't. Oh no, I left. Whoops. Evie, or anybody, I might ask for a small hint. If it's literally just like keep clicking around here and I'm just missing something I haven't read in this location, then that's fair. I'll just keep trying. But if there's anything I can do with anything I have here, I would really be curious to know. Only if anybody is, Evie or people who know the game are willing to help. Pretty sure it's irrelevant. Okay. Got it. So it's just something I haven't read or had Grace read fully, I guess.
These scenes are from the Siegfried saga. These scenes...
I just thought it was cool. Okay, okay, I will figure out how to get out of it. I'll go back and just save and go to the location and do what I think I can do. I'm sorry again for sorry again. Let me save it as we got a diary after all this time. I realize order is probably relevant, so if I do have to do this first and then I'll go back to the other spot. I'm probably gonna let ads run now just so the rest of the stream can just play out. So I'm gonna BRB and hopefully I'll get myself out of this mess after I come back. So if you want to stick around for the ending of this chapter and you're feeling still tolerant of me, I will BRB and let the ads run and then we'll finish everything off. So yeah. BRB. Hello everybody, I'm back. Just going to finish this up. I really enjoyed this chapter overall. Very sorry to drag it on with my stubbornness.
Have you heard of Ludwig's diary?
Yes, but no one is allowed to see it.
It just so happens that I have a copy of an English translation right here. There's something I wanted to show you. Read this one.
August 1882. The experiments go better and better. Faye has proved as loyal and determined as ever. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to make up the diagram for the crystal. My God!
Wait, I want to show you something. I am not supposed to have looked at this myself, but I am here alone all day, so...
July 1881. Richard returned from his meeting with the king. Never have I seen him so pale. I was concerned for his heart. He would not speak with me, but immediately shut himself up in his study and started working on a new project. He will not tell me the first thing about it. He will only say that it was time he repaid his king. It confirms Ludwig's diary. He wasn't crazy.
Yes, but Ludwig says that the opera was completed. Imagine that, completed. There's something else.
August 1882. We had a messenger tonight from the king. He brought a letter which Richard burnt. I did manage to see a bit of it. It said something about a great night in Munich and that it would be Richard's supreme triumph and someone else's destruction. Ludwig then wrote that even though he himself would probably die, his immortal soul would be freed thanks to Richard. I worry for poor Ludwig and for us. Where will we be if his madness continues? Surely someone will put an end to it. Wow.
Wow.
There's one more.
Thank God she wrote this down. Imagine that completed. Yeah, I love he's so hype.
May 1883. I sent Richard's sealed package to the king, as he instructed moments before he closed his eyes forever.
Whoa.
I could not even bring myself to care what was in it. What could it matter now? Whatever it is, I hope it brings the king good memories of Richard. He did so much for my beloved.
The package.
It's the package! We've got to find it! What? Oh my god! That's crazy. Wait a minute. Where the hell are we? We're in the farmhouse? Maybe? Are we at where are we? Yeah, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
She sounds delightful. I'd love to meet her. Oh, she's a hoot, all right. Just pretend you don't have a penis around and you'll be fine.
Oh my god.
To rip them off. Now I'm really intrigued.
Oh my god.
This one time, I'd gone off to this, well, party, you might say.
Apes and penis.
It was getting a bit hairy. Well, Gracie.
What?
Oh.
Better.
Who is this?
Come here, Kleiner.
What? What is happening? Holy shit! He's like, I don't do this anymore. It's getting steamy.
English, but then she has her own methods of communication.
The gloves!
I should leave you two kids alone.
Oh, don't be silly.
Don't leave. The synth saxophone. He looks so uncomfortable. Like at first, not anymore.
Friedrich, I can't just take your date.
Why not?
Why
I
not?
didn't expect her tonight. And for
Just
some
gonna
reason, I don't
writhe.
find myself in that mood. Besides, from what you've told me, you live like a monk down south at that castle. Your body needs some attention.
What about from two men? What the fuck?
Tagga in sein Schlafzimmer.
Hi. Oh, just kidding. Oh my god, the head cut off. That was great. Why did they fuck? What the fuck? I feel cheated. I feel cheated! I literally feel cheated. Sierra, everybody. They were doing photo shoots of their wives topless in a hot tub for a cover of one of their games. Let's go. Like, you have to wear that talisman on your neck? I wanted her to steal it. He's like, you're too Catholic now. Are they gonna fuck now? Is this the real thing? You couldn't steal it! You fucker! Or he's just gonna look at it. I sleep so light, I would wake up immediately. If someone was in the doorway, I'd be like, ah! But he did just get the soul sucked out of him, so maybe that's why he's asleep. Oh, he wasn't asleep. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm doing detective work, bitch. The scandal in my this house. I love this house. It's like a home I've been in. Missing text. I have some business to attend to. I was like, damn it. I'll watch that again after. Oh, hot damn. We just got our shit sat on. Let's go. That feels very weird post the first game. But I mean, hey. What do you say? Ah! Thank you for the bones. I mean, they were throwing bones. They were clanging bones around. As did she. Exactly. Exactly. Damn! That's crazy! He's like, you're too sexually repressed post the death of... post the death of your previous lover. He probably doesn't know. So, hey. That was crazy. It's chapter 5, which means it's like the second to last. If I remember correctly. Real quick. Oh, I can't. I assume everything. Oh. In before it's an STD. I mean, honestly? That could be... Hey! I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just hope the sensitivity remains for the 90s. You know? Who knows? Well, other than hating myself for a portion of that, because I thought I was being super boring and not getting the message quick enough and not clicking on enough stuff. Thanks for bearing with my momentary bad attitude. Sorry for being the worst. No, I wasn't. Sorry for being down. I think overall it was a good chapter. I just need a little support to get through it, I guess. Thank you for the headbats, I appreciate it. I think I still did pretty good. If I missed something at the castle, so say la vie. I tried my best. I could not listen to the same dialogue over and over, but I am glad I did get the thing that I missed at the museum. Because I'm just glad I saw that. That was good. So yeah, sorry for being a downer. Hopefully it was still somewhat entertaining, or at least good second tab background noise. For however you were here, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. As much as I would love to jump into chapter 5, I am really drained after that. So I'm gonna go somewhere and then save. Evie, I will try to answer your question. I will check. We have Gabriel has the book, so we can see that. I will save, yes.
Becoming a werewolf. There are several ways to become a werewolf. They include being given the power of shape-shifting through sorcery, being cursed by someone whom you have wronged in some way called the Lyconia curse, being bitten by a werewolf, and being born to a werewolf. In each case, the blood of the subject becomes tainted or cursed. Damnation. A person who becomes a werewolf against his will, birth, curse, or bite, is not completely damned until he tastes of human blood. Once he does, his soul is eternally damned and nothing may redeem him. Even without tasting of human blood, however, as long as the taint lays upon the immortal soul, it cannot enter into heaven, and will remain chained to the mortal plane upon death.
So I wonder if Ludwig never tasted human blood, but was and that's he was chained here. So maybe by giving the lily, it was able to somehow ease his soul. I mean, I'm not fully sure that's what happened. I would guess, based on the image we saw of him. Okay.
Werewolves and immortality. Werewolves are immune from aging and from most physical diseases due to the constant regeneration of the physical tissue. They can therefore be virtually immortal. However, they can be killed by any wound that destroys the heart or the brain, or any other form of death that causes brain or heart damage, such as hanging or other oxygen deprivation methods. The mind of a werewolf.
I assume the city held human communion. Or his curse isn't, Ludwig's curse isn't fully broken because the alpha has not been killed, aka Louis / Godin, I think the same person, / the Black Wolf. Unless I'm just fucking dumb, but I think so. We can only hope. We can only hope. Okay. I'm gonna do one thing before we finish up. I'm gonna go to the post office and get Grace's letter, and at least see what Gabriel has to say. No
They're
music.
busy.
No. You survived. I'm just gonna keep it like that. I didn't
What
spell
should
it
I
right.
mail?
Oh wait, it would be at the lawyer's. Sorry, wrong place. It would be at Becklow's office. Forgive me. Ah. Hello.
Ah, guten Morgen, Gabriel. Another envelope came from Rittersberg. A request for me and a letter for you.
It's gonna be beefy. I hope.
Gabriel, I've been busy on this case, and it's starting to pay off. Thought I'd fill you in. There's definitely something going on with Ludwig II. I'm pretty sure he was involved with a werewolf. In fact, he was probably turned into one himself. Anyway, something happened to him on this hunting trip, and afterwards he fits the profile in the lore book to a T. It's really fascinating. There's an American couple here, the Smiths. They're from Pennsylvania, if you can believe it. Mrs. Smith has been telling me all about your fortune, and she's sure you're tied in with Ludwig somehow. She also told me to warn you to beware the Black Wolf. Have you learned anything about that yet? So don't tell me where you're staying, as if I care. Really, we're supposed to be a team, Gabriel. I'm holding up my end. I've about done all I can down here, and if you want, I can join you there soon. Perhaps I'll see something I recognize from my research. I'm serious. Grace.
Christ, she's losing it. Ludwig II, a werewolf. Yeah, right.
Fuck off. You fucking cunt. Kill yourself. Okay, anyway. That was too aggressive. And just after going through what we did in the 4th chapter, and all the fucking notes I wrote, and all the shit I wrote down, bro, makes me feel like I'm back in academia. And I'd have these fucking people I tell my research about, this dude, and they'd be like, oh, I don't really give a shit about that. And I'm like, you suck. Sorry, it just comes out in the wash, you know? Anyway, that pisses me off. Being an academic pisses me off. Anyway. Let me get mad, chat. What the fuck? Anyway, Gabe, you're fine. It's whatever. It's gonna pay off. Okay? Okay? I'm just gonna save here so I don't get more mad. I should have... the stream should have ended 30 minutes ago, so let's just get out of here. Sprout is sprouting. Get out fast. Alright, we're gonna save for now. We got through chapter 4. I did not lose my mind completely. And I hope you guys didn't lose your mind at me either. And if you did, I hope you got out of Dodge. But yeah, That was very exciting. I really, despite my struggles with pixel hunting, I actually did really enjoy that chapter, and I appreciate you guys sticking with me despite my slightly sour mood and my rough day that I had. I appreciate it a lot. I will get you guys to a nice stream location to spend perhaps the rest of your evening. I will just pick somebody real quick. Boop, boop. I will be live in the next couple days, next few days, with just more Gabriel Knight. We're going to be playing till we finish, and then I'm going to have to decide what game to play afterwards, because holy shit, we're on the second to last chapter, so I'm obviously just really excited to see more of this game, and also I just don't know what I'll play next. Like, it's an exciting opportunity all around. Hopefully my mental health will maybe get a little better over the next couple days, and I appreciate you guys being here and wanting to have me in your company. I've been dealing a lot with just bad thoughts and just general hard times personally, so I really hope that I can get my spirits back and provide some nice entertainment, and hope you guys can take care of yourselves too. I could raid Phil. It'd be like the tiniest raid he's ever received, but I could do that. I'm not in the... Do we have a raid message? I mean, we do, but like a special one? I doubt it. I doubt it'll be that serious. I feel like no one will notice, so. There are other people that I can obviously raid. Prof is doing his partner push. I know we raided him pretty recently, though. Oh, no. I never see them either. I don't see Phil raids very frequently anyway. Maybe we could just... I just get too nervous. I get too nervous if someone's like huge and massive and talented, and everyone I raid is talented, but I mean like in terms of the size of someone's channel. All the VTubers and people I raid are fantastic. I don't have a lot of people streaming at the moment. Ani is doing music, if you guys wanted to listen to some tunes. Why does she have a feet cam? It's like her real feet, too. You know what? No shame, honestly, but I don't know. I don't know who to raid. I don't know if I have the confidence to raid anybody. Ashton is doing Metal Gear Solid. We can raid Ashton. She's playing Metal Gear Solid 2. No backseating. Ashton's very cute. We've raided her before. She's just very, very cute. Yeah, we'll raid Ashton, because if you're feeling some Metal Gear, we're gonna do that. That's a raid message. Here are my socials. Look at that, it's updated. It looks so much better. Yeah, it's so exciting. Fantastic. But yeah, I'll be live again. It hopefully won't be a week in between. Like I said, life's been tough, so I'm doing my best. But I'll be back again soon to make some progress in Chapter 5 of GK2. Thanks again for putting up with me. I'll try not to overthink my piss poor mood earlier. You guys are just so lovely, and I want to provide quality entertainment. So yes. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the raids, the new follows, the helping me test out new redeems, and I hope you enjoyed them. You can copy either raid message. We're gonna raid Ashton Martin, who is a rodent race girl, as in racing. She races on her roller skates. and she's playing Metal Gear Solid 2. So if you want to see one of my favorite blonde-haired, twinkie, male video game characters, you can go see Raiden in all his glory. So let's go do it. Let's go see him. Let's go. But yeah, I will see you guys again soon. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you later. Let's start the raid. Yow. Swaggy P. Thanks, guys. I will see you later. Bye bye. Yeah.